Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's now time for the end of the month report from our host with Shenanigans statements of the Statesman. And now here is the Statesman of Shenanigans himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode number 1855, and this is the Shenanigans Statements of the Statesman, episode number 15, and we're going to be talking about the month of November. As you know, today is the last day in November, and it's, and in fact, we're almost about, an hour and 5 minutes away from it to end. So, less than 2 hours ago for the month of November to end. Pardon me, I'm just untying my shoe. Because, having a lot to do isn't easy. And we need to get to bed after this. After uploading these two videos. Listen up. Folks. What a month this was. And I gotta tell you, this month is, this month's so unexpected. A lot of unexpected things have happened. As you know, October, like I said, it's been a struggle. I've been fighting the cold off in October for most of the time. My voice wasn't up to par. And November comes rolling around. Almost the same thing that has happened. So I was hoping to, get my voice better to the point where, so I can, get my voice better to the point where I can, talk a little bit more and enjoy the holiday season and of Thanksgiving and whatnot. But I did recover by Thanksgiving. It was great. A lot of things have happened. One of the big things that happened to me, one of the events that have happened. As you know, I did talk a little bit about this. The matriarch of our church, Reverend Beverly Resendiz, did pass away on October 30th, 2024. And this was something, this was a big deal for me and my church. And basically, it was such a big deal because our church just turned 40 this year. And like I said, excuse me. Man, sorry about that, folks. Whew. Man, I think that stuffing really did a number on me. Man. Whew. Whoa. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to talk about something serious and all of a sudden I passed some major gas, man. Let me tell you. Anyways, we had a memorial service for her basically 2 weeks ago. It was basically 2 weeks ago. And saw a lot of old friends there that I have not seen in years. And my original plan for that weekend was to go see Red One. But that, like I said, because of that whole thing, because of the memorial service, I couldn't do it. So, and the funny part about it was, I had my schedule tweaked so I can have that Saturday off. So I worked, like I said, that week I worked Monday 6 to 10 and then 6 to 11 Tuesday for Friday. Took to cover those 4 hours on Saturday. And then the week after that, I worked the regular routine. And then because of Thanksgiving that happened, I had this past Thursday off. My schedule was tweaked again to the point where I was working Monday 6 to 10. And then And then I worked until 11 o'clock this past Tuesday and Wednesday, and yesterday and today. And plus, I had like I said, I had it was a Thursday off for Thanksgiving, and I gotta admit though, this was it's probably the most eventful week I ever had. as you know, this has been a decent year for me so far. When you think about it, though, it hasn't ended yet. We have one more month to deal with. We had, let's see, I saw 3 movies. Let's see, this past Monday, I ended up seeing Red One, which was a great movie. I recommend seeing it if you're a big fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. If you love Christmas movies, this is the movie for you. So if it's fun for the whole family, and a little bit of life lessons learned, and what Christmas is all about. And I thought it was really cool to see that. Also, 3 items for me came in. One from each site, actually. From the Best Buy site this past Monday. Well, I still can't believe I have this. This is, I can never get enough. This is really just like the coolest thing ever. And I look at this and I look at all the games that none of them were on a Nintendo console. None of them. Until now. And just to hold this in my hands is insane enough. Just to hold this and say, hey, I have this. And just, I get to play with friends through online multiplayer, enjoy quality game improvements, enhanced features, similar legendary titles across the Marvel and Capcom universe. If you're a Marvel vs. Capcom fan, I recommend picking this up. If you can find it, that is. Because these things are going to be selling like hotcakes. It has a little small comic in here, and not only that, it has I can't believe it even has and it's for the Nintendo Switch. It's so surreal. You can play it on the go. That's the fun part about Nintendo Switch. And I ended up picking up, like I said, I think I showed it off, another mall directory. I think it's from the mid-'70s, which is even crazier, to say the least. And then, on Etsy, I finally got this, the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 hat. Snapback and everything else. And look how cool this looks, man. I think I'll wear it on the way to wear it at church tomorrow. Well, not during the service, but obviously just... this is totally insane, folks. So, so this is, we had Thanksgiving. All my siblings came over, except for my 2 brothers, obviously. But, and then we had a lot of fun. And, my other sister just came home. And, as you know, most of my siblings in my family are adopted. That's, crazy. I was born from my father's first marriage. I had a sister who was born from my mother's first marriage. And I have a brother who was born from both of my parents. My dad and my stepmoms, actually. And the others, we've adopted. My cousin had a boy and a girl. We had, my cousin was going through some stuff in her life at the time, so we had adopted her son and daughter. And the others we adopted from group homes and everything else in between. But 2 of my foster sisters, a set of twins, their biological mother came over for Thanksgiving and gave her a meal and everything, which I think was really cool. My parents decided to show the kindness, which is, I was like, I didn't expect that, but it was really cool. Holidays are about family, and I've always loved the holidays because you get to be with your family and have fun with them. Not just your parents and your and siblings. You got your cousins, your aunts and uncles. And like I said, I remember back in the day when my parents on my dad's side were still alive. God rest both of their souls. Yeah. We used to go over their house for Christmas Eve and have some fun when, my grandmother used to make out this big buffet food. We used to go and, take some, some lasagna, some tuna fish sandwiches and whatnot. And then when they moved in Dartmouth, they had a whole thing, the whole setup was downstairs. When played pool. They had the pool table and all. And it was a lot of fun, I was fun just talking and laughing with my cousins and just having a grand old time. And that was the fun part about about that. So it was a lot of fun, makes people smile. I had a great time. It was a wonderful thing, and everything else in between. So there's that. So we had a great Thanksgiving dinners and meals and all that. So that's it. November's done. After today, in about less than an hour, about 55 minutes, November will be over. December will begin. I'm excited. Don't know about you. We'll be starting counting the days till Christmas, and we'll be counting down to the new year. As you know, 2025 is only 1 month away. It'll be 1 month away now. We'll be entering the final month of December. So, sometimes getting your mental houses in order, folks. New Year's coming. Christmas is coming. Hope you behave yourselves. So we'll see what happens as we wrap up the holiday season. Thank you for tuning in as we going to wrap up the holiday season this month. And before you know it, let me sit up for this one. Before you know it, everything is going to change. And hey, this year flew by fast, but we'll be all right. So that's all the time we have on the show. Shenanigans Statements is a Statement, episode 15, episode 1,855 episodes overall of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow, if everything is set up for me, I'll probably live react to the Pats Colts game. That's probably what I'm going to do. And we'll see what happens. We'll have the fallout from, as you know, also, this month will be the final month of Raw being on the USA Network as it's going to Netflix, the first Raw of 2025. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the show. I will see you on the next episode. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.